This is a hook-lying hamstring bridge with a low reach. You can use for this drill either a foam roller or some sort of object that you can squeeze lightly between your knees, and potentially either a foamy or maybe a pillow if you're at home to put underneath your head. Now you'd want to use that if you have a hard time kind of feeling breathing into this drill, or if you're someone who has a little bit more of a forward head posture and some rounded shoulders, and it'll feel uncomfortable to lie on your back. So I'll just show it with it here. So you're going to start by lying on your back. I've got this here behind my head. Like I said, you don't actually need it. You're going to squeeze lightly onto the foam roller, about a 2 to 3 out of 10 in terms of how hard you're squeezing. My hips are at about 45 degrees, and my knees are about a 90-degree angle here. My feet are pointing straight ahead, and I can feel that foot tripod, so those 3 points of connection on my foot. What I'm going to start to do is, without moving my feet, I'm going to pull my heels back. What that will do is turn my hamstrings on here. We're going to use those hamstrings to help orient our pelvis into a more neutral position or a posterior tilt. So, like I said, that posterior tilt, if I imagine that my pelvis is a bowl of water, I'm going to tilt it back ever so slightly. So watch here what I do with my pelvis. I tilt it back ever so slightly, so that way I can feel my low back against the floor. So I'm not crushing down into the low back. That will turn on our six-pack abs ever so slightly so we can feel that low back against the floor, but I'm still relaxed through my stomach. Okay? So from here, I'm pulling back on my heels. I've got that little bit of a posterior tilt, and I'm going to bridge up ever so slightly, just enough so my tailbone is off the floor, but my low back is still on the floor. From here, I'm going to add a low reach, so anywhere from about 45 degrees or lower, with a slight bend in the elbow and those palms facing straight up. So again, right, low back connected to the floor, tailbone slightly off the entire time I'm pulling my heels back. From here, I'm going to breathe. So I'm going to breathe in through my nose and then fog all the air out through an open mouth till I have no air left. When I have no air left, I'm going to keep some of that tension through my core and then breathe in again. Show it to you here. In through the nose, fog the air out. Little pause. When I pause here, I can feel some of that deep core engaged, the obliques on the side. I'm going to keep some of that tension as I breathe in through the nose again. And I feel that expansion coming through my upper chest. So this is the breathing that we're going to be doing. In through the nose, all the air out through the mouth.